What's up, guys? We are here at the airport, about to jump on a flight to Miami, one-way ticket to buy a car. This is super stressful for me because it's a car I've never put my hands on before, and it'll be the first time I've ever bought a car without putting hands on it, but it should make for a pretty interesting journey. I think you guys are going to love this car. If it works out the way I think it is going to be awesome. All right, we made it to Miami. Time to grab an Uber, and let's hope this car is what it's supposed to be. All right, guys, we are finally here, and here is the car I got. An 04 R32. She's got about 140K on it. I flew from Raleigh to Miami to pick her up. Two-owner vehicle, and I'll be honest, she's not perfect. She's got a few things that are going to need attention. We'll go over those in just a second, but I thought I'd give you guys a real quick walk around of the car. This is a VR6 3.2 liter, 6-speed manual, and of course, all-wheel drive. Mostly stock. There's a couple things that are not stock on the car. Cloth seats, which I love. Back seats look like they've barely been sat in. Let's go ahead and pop the hood. Stage 5 racing hood pull. So, as you can see, it needs a little bit of love. This hose is not in the right spot. We'll fix that in a minute. The good thing is she does run really, really well, and it's stock. A few things that need attention. This gem of a repair job right here, but we'll get that knocked out before heading back home. I will be driving it all the way back home. Headlight is out of adjustment just a touch on this side. Of course, missing that. But all in all, it drives great. It sounds so good. Sounds so good. She's going to need some strut mount bushings. Of course, the other couple of other things that it'll need. You can see the tints all bubbled up. All that'll come off, and we'll get that straightened out anyway. Now, I jumped on a plane, flew, and bought this car sight unseen, which was a pretty bold move for me. Being a technician, it's hard to even think about that. And I was armed only with a change of clothes, my VAGCOM cable, of course, a dash cam that I'll be recording some footage on the way home with, a jump starter, which oddly enough, no one gave me a hard time checking on the airplane. I carried that on, and of course, a light to get some inspection happening. The Death Star light, as I like to call it, from Mechanic. And yeah, I'm excited. Right? It looks good. It looks like it's been pretty well maintained, minus some Florida-ness about it. It, of course, does have a lot of miles on it, which means it's not perfect, and there's a handful of things that I'll need to put back together, and of course all the Mark IV problems. All right, so there she is. I hope you guys are as excited as I am. Over the next couple of days, I highly recommend following me on social. I will be documenting the whole road trip back home. I'm hoping that everything goes well, but of course, if something doesn't, that'll make for some pretty epic content. So be sure to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course Snapchat. I'll be tweeting and Facebooking and Instagramming my whole adventure back home. I'm going to stop at USP Motorsports tomorrow. We're going to get her up in the air, make sure she's 100% good before making the about 900-mile road trip home, and enjoying every minute of it. So I couldn't be more excited about finally getting one of these cars. It's one of those I've always wanted cars that has been on my list. Even though she's got a few things that we're going to need to fix, that will all come in good time. She does run really, really well. So with that, before I go, I'm going to fire it up and let you guys hear it.